Hey folks, Brad here from Squeaky Clean Comics. Happy Disgustingly Gross Tuesday. It's like freezing rain, and yesterday was beautiful. Not beautiful, but like yesterday, temperature-wise, was really nice. But today, she's gross. So I'm going to clean a few comic books that have come in. I bought a big stack of 50 nice silver and bronze age books from one of my best buddies, Derek. These are books that have passed back and forth between us, I think. Most of them have been here, but not clean and pressed. Derek has a lot of like Jimmy Olsen and stuff like that, which I didn't collect, but now I do collect. So I grabbed them from him and a bunch of other stuff. The Shield is his. I will clean that. But yeah, other than that, got a lot of comics being cleaned and pressed. I have a lot of work for website stuff this week. So I'm just taking a little bit of a break on that to shoot this, clean up a few books. But yeah, it is yucky outside. What do we think of the new Daredevil so far? I'm loving it. I'm actually watching right now, not like I paused it so I could do this video, but I'm watching Kraven the Hunter, kind of on in the background while I do load cars on a website for a client. But I'm digging it. Like, I've watched it before, and I thought it was pretty good then, so I don't know. I'll have to go through and really give it some attention, but so far, so good. I'm digging it. So I don't know why people, you know what, that really pisses me off, that people just kind of shit on properties for whatever reason. Some are good, some are bad. Like, did I love the new Cap? No, I didn't love the new Cap. Did I think it was a good installment? Yeah, totally. Like, it progressed the storyline, laid out the next level of the MCU and all that jazz. I think they probably could have did more with it, though. I did like what they did with Red Hulk, though. I thought his fight scenes were really good, and the CGI that they had for him was decent. So yeah, again, not sure what everybody's the fuss is about it. I was talking to my buddy Tommy Sherman this morning, who has some comics here that we were supposed to send off to CGC to get graded. But I told him, I said, I'm not really loving the whole trade thing that's going on right now. I don't want it to be stuck in limbo. Oh, geez, look how clean that came. See, that's why we do this. That's why we do this. Nice clean spine. I don't want them, or they get there, they sit in waiting for a while. We get hit with a 25% tariff on top of our shitty dollar. And a book that cost $30 to grade not that long ago is going to be $70 to grade. So, yeah, I just kind of want to play it cool. That being said, I'm almost over grading. Like, I think I much rather have them raw. Like, the only books I probably would get graded, certainly wouldn't be for flipping purposes these days, that's for sure. But ones that would get graded would be, your big books that you want to, at some point move, because you're paying off your house or whatever. Like, and that's basically why I do this. This is my, retirement grease, as it were. Independent website designer doesn't come with a tremendous amount of pension options. So this is basically, my pension is when the time comes and I stop doing website design, which I don't think will happen. I suspect I'll update a website the day I die. But if it ever happens that I'm not doing website design anymore, then selling these things is kind of how we plan to live. Maybe become hermits and travel the world, flipping comic books. This is a really nice one. Speaking of a really nice one, this one came from Derek. I cleaned it. I haven't even pressed it yet. But yeah, this is a beautiful. And I've got two other ones on the website, but like this one is stunning. So yeah, this might make its way into the personal collection. I've been starting to collect. If I come across like a really high grade DC comic, I'll probably add that to the collection. I've got some nice 10 centers that I got from RJ It's weird. Like, I don't know how he gets his books because he has so many multiples. Like, I bought one 10-cent World's Finest for, like, I don't know how much it was, but it was a cheap one because it was beat up. And then, like, the very next auction, he had the exact same book, but it was like a 9, and it's a 10-cent book. And I'm like, I don't understand how this happens. But yeah, so I've been stashing away the higher grade DC stuff, like that Justice League 50 that I got from RJ. I had weirdly enough driven to St. John to pick up one that I thought was like a 9, and on the front it does look like a 9, but then when I got it to the back, there's a bunch of little things in the back that keep it around 7.5. But then I got one from RJ, and that one is like a 9 plus. It's a beautiful book. So that one made its way into the collection, and I think it's going to stay like in the collection. I don't keep too much DC stuff there unless it's a big key. Like I have a rough version of the first Silver Age Solomon Grundy, stuff like that. But I think moving forward, I will start squirreling away some real nice high-grade DC stuff for down the road. And just because, like, I don't collect DC, but I do deal in a lot of DC per se. I like to trade them, and I like to get them because I know DC collectors are out there, and I know they love their books. And I just want to provide them beautiful copies of these books to add to their collection. And in exchange, give me some crappy books that you don't want so I can clean those up and press those and move those along to other people who want them in their collection. This one, for example, may make its way into the collection. And I have another Submariner number 3, little lower grade. We've had a couple of these come and go through the website over the last little while. Next one, I think this is Derek's too. This is a really nice one. Or it came from Derek. It's hard to tell because I get a bunch from RJ and a bunch from Derek, and there's a few other guys I buy from, but RJ's the main one, I guess, these days. He's got another shipment. He's got an auction starting last night. We have an auction starting right now. My lovely wife is in the bedroom, I believe, taking pictures of comics. It's going to be vastly $2 books. Like we haven't moved a whole lot of the squeaky clean stuff off the auctions. Probably going to do a claim sale maybe in the next this week. But we just want to move some books, get some inventory out. $2 claims or $2 bids, opening bids on the next one. And I know there's some Star Wars in there. There's some older stuff. But mostly Star Wars, the newer Marvel series, Volume 1 of the first series. Man, this is a beautiful book. Wherever it came from, Derek, or I can look it up because I have a list. Or RJ, thank you. And the back looks nice. Oh, now look at that. A little rip right there. You think it's perfect, eh? There's always something. Always something to keep it a little lower than you want it to be. Yeah, a little right there, a little rip. Oh well. So now it's a 9.2 instead of a 9.6. No, it's not that nice, but... all about the pressure. You can go hard on the whites, a little bit less hard closer to the ink. Don't want to take any ink off. Gentle, gentle. You'll see a little bit of blurring of the ink. I don't think that's too big of a deal, but that's when you miss a big swath of it. You can tell that some ink was taken off. Okay, so that's a good gentle. So yeah, the back of this guy's not quite as nice as I thought. Well, it's still pretty nice, but we get that and we get that. None of this is going to press out like it's damage. The front looks friggin'... Oh, I get the bottom corner. Okay, so it was dropped pretty hard on the corner at some point. Alright, we'll do one more, and I got a Captain Marvel number 10. I think I have one of these already, I'm pretty sure. So this one or the other one will go into the collection, and one will go on the website. If you have not been to the website, please go to the website. I've added a bunch of new comics on there. Some really good stuff. First Miss Marvel. Well, no, first, like, Carol becomes Miss Marvel. Like, Miss Marvel #1. You know what I'm talking about. There's a bunch of stuff. I think I added about 70 books last week. Need these white spots. Oh, yeah. Nice. And there we go. A little bit of that, 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 a little bit of that. And some here, and some here. A little bit here, a little bit here. And some over here. Down here, over here. A little bit there. And then there, and there. And then gently rub. Gently rub the color. You hear the grime, though? Okay, let's start with this side. This side here. Let's see. You can hear it, though. You can hear the grime. There's a lot of grime in this book. Oh yeah. And every time it gets a little smoother. Every time. And I'll do one more, and we should be good on the front. Ain't no color coming off, just grime. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That was white. My gosh. You know what? I can still feel some more grime, so I'm still going to keep going. Up here in the, because you can feel it. It's like smooth, grimy. Smooth, grimy. Smooth, grimy. Yuck. See the back? Back doesn't look too bad, but here, we'll take this one here. I could probably clean one of these backs with my eyes closed. I'm not going to do it. And even if I did do it, you wouldn't believe me. And, you know, I don't blame you. But because I have the camera facing this way, you wouldn't be able to tell if my eyes are closed. See, right now my eyes are closed. I'm doing it with my eyes closed. Crazy, eh? Let's see. I know where this whole thing is. I think I'll clean that cane. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. What else we got going on? Oh, we're heading down to Halifax the first weekend of April for my buddy Tony White's back issue comic con. Always we did it once before. I had a great time. Me and Tingley, Ricker, went down and spent the night in an Airbnb with lots of rats in the walls. It was fun. We didn't sleep much that night. Yeah. All right, Captain Marvel, #10. Let's just give it a quick little flip through. Get that smell going. Beautiful book. Beautiful. All right, that's it for today, folks. You have yourself a great day. I'm going to keep cleaning. Oh, I'll get a few other ones, too. I'll probably clean these maybe tomorrow. Did you know that that's kind of the first appearance of Rogue? Chronologically, whatever the hell that means, as far as I gotta look it up, but yeah, apparently this is the first appearance of Rogue. So this is kind of like the origin. I don't know. I have to figure out what the deal is. Ooh, try vengeance. All right, that's it for today. You have yourself a great one. Talk to you soon.